The 3rd Battalion 16th Field Artillery is a field artillery battalion in the United States Army. The unit's nickname is Rolling Thunder, and their motto is Macte Nova Virtute. Go forth with new strength. Unit assignment. Based at Fort Hood, TX. The 316th FA is under the command of the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team, 1st Cavalry Division. The unit currently consists of HHB, a battery, B battery, C battery, and FFSC. The battalion commander is Lieutenant Colonel Joey L. Errington and the command sergeant major is CSM Michael Bayless. Lineage. In December 2004, the 3rd Battalion 16th Field Artillery Regiment transitioned from the 4th Infantry Division's Division Artillery (DIVARTY), and became an exclusive part of the 2nd Brigade 4th Infantry Division. This transition was made as part of the Army's move towards self-sustaining modular divisions. As of January 2006, OIFV-7, the 3rd Battalion 16th Field Artillery Regiment was deployed to Forward Operating Base Duke, located in Najaf, Iraq, as well as Forward Operating Base Kalsu and Fob Falcon in southern Baghdad in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Most of the unit, along with the rest of the 2nd Brigade, 4th Infantry Division, was tasked with training Iraqi security forces so that they can conduct operations independently of coalition troops. With the exception of 2 squads from B Battery, guns, M109A6PALDIN, B-15 and B-18, who conducted live counterfire operations in support of 1-67 armor and 2-8 infantry. Mechanized, both of 2nd BCT 4ID, constituted the 1st of July 1916. In the regular army as Battery C, 16th Field Artillery. The unit was organized the 21st of May 1917 at Camp Robinson, Wisconsin. On the 19th of November 1917, the 16th Field Artillery was assigned to the 4th Division. The unit was inactivated the 21st of September 1921 at Camp Lewis, Washington. The 16th Field Artillery was relieved the 24th of March 1923 from assignment to the 4th Division and assigned to the 8th Division. On 13 January 1941, the battalion was reorganized and redesignated as Battery C, 16th Field Artillery Battalion. In June 1942, the battalion was again reorganized and redesignated as Battery C, 16th Armored Field Artillery Battalion, an element of the 9th Armored Division. The 16th Armored Field Artillery Battalion was activated 10 November 1950 at Fort Hood, Texas. On 1 July 1957, the battalion was redesignated as Headquarters and Headquarters Battery, 3rd Battalion, 16th Field Artillery. The battalion was assigned to the 8th Infantry Division at Baumholder, Germany in the 1970s. Batteries at the time included HQ, Service, A, B, and C. In late 1982, the entire 8 and C battery was folded into A and B batteries to make room for the first multiple launch rocket system, MLRS, battery in Europe. On 15 December 1995, the battalion was activated as the 3D Battalion, 16th Field Artillery at Fort Hood, Texas, and assigned to the 4th Infantry Division. The 16th Field Artillery Regiment has a very distinguished history. To its credit, the battalion participated in numerous campaigns during World War I, to include the Aisne-Marne, Saint-Mihiel, Meuse-Argonne, and Champagne 1918. During World War II, the 16th Artillery served in Rhineland, Ardennes, Alsace and Central Europe. During the Vietnam War, the 16th Field Artillery is credited with participation in the counter-offensive Phase 1 Tet counteroffensive, Tet 69 counteroffensive and the Sanctuary counteroffensive. The battalion's decorations include the Presidential Unit's Citation and the Republic of Vietnam Cross of Gallantry with Palm. Additionally, a battery was awarded the Valorous Unit Award for participation in the Quang Tin Province. The ivy leaf on the battalion's insignia represented its long-standing relationship with the 4th Infantry Division. The 3rd Battalion, 16th Field Artillery continued this relationship as the command and control headquarters for Task Force Thunder, an element of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. The battalion remained prepared to deploy anywhere in the world to synchronize and provide fires in support of sustained, decisive full-spectrum operations to achieve assigned objectives. Upon arriving at the port in Kuwait, the soldiers of the Rolling Thunder Battalion went into action and downloaded all of its equipment in a record manner. Once downloaded, the equipment was moved to the staging area for forward movement to Camp Udairi, 22 kilometers south of the Iraqi border. While at Udairi, the Thunder Battalion prepared for its follow-on mission. The battalion conducted live-fire weapons calibration and verified all small arms and crew-served weapons systems. The first element of the Rolling Thunder Battalion to cross the Kuwait-Iraq border was B Battery. On 27 April 2003, the remaining elements of the battalion crossed the border of Kuwait and Iraq on 4 May 2003 at approximately 0520 hours. The battalion's wheel convoy was provided MP escort for added security. The battalion was en route to AA Horst just south of Baghdad to Marriott with its tracked vehicles. Once the battalion linked up with its equipment, the call-forward order was received and the battalion continued its march to its base position at the Bakuba airfield in northern Iraq. Here the battalion was to join the lead elements of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team, Warhorse Brigade. Upon arrival, the soldiers immediately began to establish its base camp, Thunderland. B Battery was tasked to the DIVARTY headquarters as part of Task Force Gunner. Their mission was to assist in securing the Taji airfield. A and C batteries were further task organized to Task Force 228 Infantry, Tallinn, and Task Force 3-67 Armor, Hounds of Hell, respectively. A battery was given the mission to secure a weapons and munitions site north of the Tigris River Dam. Apache comes under hostile fire nightly. The soldiers of Cyclone were given the mission to provide direct artillery support to 3-67 Armor, as it sought to secure the main MEK compound 75 km north of Bakuba. Additionally, Cyclone manned a checkpoint north of the compound in an effort to disarm Freedom fighters and secure the area around the MEK compound. Headquarters Service Battery remained at Thunderland at the Bakuba airfield to provide logistical and administrative support to the batteries. The locations of the batteries spread the Thunder Battalion over a 100 km radius. On 25 May 2003, C Battery was released from its direct support role with Task Force 3-67 and became the primary element of Task Force Thunder. The mission of the task force was to secure and disarm the town of Balad 60 km northwest of Bakuba. Immediately, the soldiers of Task Force Thunder established and manned checkpoints to confiscate weapons. On 31 May, Checkpoint 4 of C Battery came under hostile enemy fire from small arms and RPGs. Injuries were minor and the soldiers fought off the attackers. On 2 June 2003, at approximately 1147 hours, the soldiers of Checkpoint No. 1 came under attack from hostile forces, and the soldiers again fought valiantly and fought off their attackers. This time the injuries were much more severe and resulted in the first casualty for the Warhorse Brigade and Rolling Thunder. Sergeant Anatancio Haro of 3rd Howitzer Section was killed while engaging the attackers. The battalion conducted a memorial service in his honor on 4 June 2003. On 15 June 2003, C Battalion TF Thunder received a change of mission and were relieved by 3 to 7 Cav. 3 ID. C Battalion TF Thunder were ordered to reorganize and received a new mission with duty in the cities Al-Husseiniya, Ar-Rashidiyya and Khan Bani Sad, north of Baghdad just east of the Tigris River. It was during this time that TF Thunder succeeded in creating security and stability for over 750,000 Iraqis and conducted the first CPA, Coalition Provisional Authority, sanctioned democratic elections in the Baghdad province in December 2003. In addition to numerous civil affairs projects to help the Iraqis in the region, TF Thunder was known for being willing to use force, but being judicious in its application. This gained tremendous respect among the local Iraqis and set the conditions for no further soldiers killed in action during this deployment. On 1 August 2004, the 4th Infantry Division, MEC, was ordered to restructure and reorganize under the U.S. Army's concept of modularity. This would set the division to become the Army's first fully digitized modular division. The 2nd Brigade Combat Team would lead the conversion and become the Army's first modular brigade combat team unit of action. Under the restructure, the Thunder Battalion reorganized and became the first modular fires battalion. This meant the battalion would no longer be assigned to the division artillery but would fall under the total control of the 2 Brigade. On 1 January 2005, the Thunder Battalion completed its conversion with the activation of its support company, G Company, 204th Support Battalion. The unit's mission was to maintain warfighting readiness and on order, deploy by land, sea, or air to conduct combat operations by coordinating fire support that provides safe, timely, and lethal fires in support of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division. Decorations. Presidential Unit Citation. Army. Streamer embroidered REMAGEN Bridgehead. 16th Armored Field Artillery Battalion cited. WD Ghost 72. 1945. Cited in the Order of the Day of the Belgian Army for the action at St. Vith. 16th Armored Field Artillery Battalion cited. Dargo 43. 1950. Republic of Vietnam Cross of Gallantry with Palm. Streamer. Embroidered Vietnam 1969 1970. 3rd Battalion. 16th Artillery. Cited. Dargo 42. 1972. Republic of Vietnam Cross of Gallantry with Palm. Streamer. Embroidered Vietnam 1971. Headquarters and Headquarters Battery. 3rd Battalion. 16th Field Artillery. Cited. Dargo 6. 1974. Battery A additionally entitled to Valorous Unit Award. Streamer embroidered Quang Tin Province. Battery A. 3rd Battalion. 16th Artillery. Cited. Dargo 39. 1970. Killed in action. Operation Iraqi Freedom. OIFI. 3 June 2003. Sergeant Atanasio Haro Marin Jr. C Battery, killed in Balad, Iraq, while manning a checkpoint, and his unit came under fire from small arms and rocket-propelled grenades. OIF 0507. 5 January 2006. Marge William Hecker, killed in Najaf, Iraq, when an improvised explosive device detonated near their HMMWV during convoy operations. January 2006. CPET Christopher Petty, killed in Najaf, Iraq, when an improvised explosive device detonated near their HMMV during convoy operations. 5th of January 2006 SFC Stephen J. White, Battalion Supply Sergeant. Headquarters Battery killed in Najaf, Iraq, when an improvised explosive device detonated near their HMMWV during convoy operations. 5th of January 2006 Sergeant Johnny J. Perales, Jr., Combat Medic. Headquarters Battery killed in Najaf, Iraq, when an improvised explosive device detonated near their HMMWV during convoy operations. 5th of January 2006 Private Robbie M. Mariano, Cannon crew member. Headquarters Battery killed in Najaf, Iraq, when an improvised explosive device detonated near their HMMWV during convoy operations. 8th of September 2006 Sergeant David W. Gordon, Cannon crew member. Alpha Battery killed in Al-Hilla, Iraq, on a designated patrol when an improvised explosive device detonated outside his HMMWV under normal combat operations. 24th of December 2008 SSG Christopher G. Smith, SPC Stephen M. Ockrey, SPC Stephen G. Zapasnik, 2nd Brigade, 4th Infantry Division webpage, information for 3/16th available here. MySpace page Remembering One's Lost.